Right. Now I just got the last little lily flowers, I think they are. Got them pretty cheap. $2, less than $2, I think, for each one. So it's going to save me some time. It's glass, and they won't go all funny. So that's pretty much how they're going to sit. I'm going to put some other things in around it yet. But this one I had to hold off for a bit as I was waiting for some bits. And I've got some lights. Some cheap lights. And these ones here are on special. From 15 down to just a couple of bucks because it was the last of the stock. And then these ones are a little bit more. I think $6 or something. And they're half the size. And it's just got a little extra flippy little like butterfly flowers on them, which are going to go on here. And the two little strips that I was talking about that I might put around here, got these two little strips. They're going to go around the edge of their LED lights to light up the area. So you'll probably be seeing them soon. And besides that, like I was talking about, I'm coming to the end of things and I'm going to be working with steel and be able to melt down steel. I've got to get a little kit, which will take a little bit to next year's projects. Next year's projects, because I want to finish these ones off, we'll be melting down steel and working with steel and with the rocks a little bit and stuff like that, but mainly to shape things and put things with steel instead of wood as well, because I've been using the wood and doing the easier thing. And then sculptures with clay work and steel sculptures and stuff like that. I could do that kind of thing. And welding. I haven't done it for a long time, but it's something, like I was talking about before, you can easily just refresh and get back into quite quickly. And that's the next part I'm about to get into, because I'm really truly need to know how I'm going to do things when it comes to putting things together with nature by itself, complete nature by itself, with a bit of junk that we find around, as I call recycled stuff, nature's human junk, right? Which is what you can find in nature, old nests, stuff like that. It's all the same similar thing, and you can buy and add to it every now and then if you need to. You make most of it of those things, and then to fill the gap, which is what you do when you use your noggin, you bring out the credit card or your wallet to fill the gap. You try not to use your wallet so much when it comes to that, because it's really easy to go to use the wallet later on. Then you can, like I talked about, it's good to use the wallet because then you can just make up things. You don't have to run around, and you can do things that are already in your head without trying to look to work with. Right? It's two different ways of doing things. You can always look and bring in and work with, which hillbillies will talk about a lot, making different things, putting spiritual things together. It's a similar thing, and all that kind of stuff, finding your path, finding you, and how you can be you, and how you work with materials out there, and what you want to work with. I like working with certain materials because it's new and it's fun and it makes nice stuff. And if it's cheap, it's even better. And this is what I've showed recently in the last 2 years, pretty much. Been hermit at the house mainly, of what we can do with not much and what fields can go in all directions. It depends on how you want to go. Or if you're lost and you need to start, some people copy, and that's why we have people that inspire people and have a job to help people get a guide or have something to do. Anyway, have a good one. And get back into sculpture and clay work. I've talked about that in a clip, I'm pretty sure, a while back. I don't know if it's on private or not. Some things have been put back on private. But when it comes to sculpture, and I used to sculpture a lot back in the day, so I'll start off where I started from. And I can make pretty much cartoon versions, like that, no worries. That's what I used to do. Basic sculptures where you can just get some lines, hands and legs, and I used to make dinosaurs and fish and lizards and dragons and stuff like that. And then once you practice enough like that, once you know how to get the basic model shape, then you can get good at, just like painting and drawing, you just more practice to detail, like detailing it, like doing things like that, right? More detailed than just a basic Buddha look, like making like that face. See, I can already do that. I've already done it previously. And that's where we start. Just like when you go to draw, you got to start from the stick and your way up. And it takes time. Some people are quicker than others. Some people never get it. Never have the feeling. They go, why can't I do it? And some people just make it look easy. That's because they can get it easy or they've spent a lot of time on it. Some things come natural. And I believe if they come natural, it's a passed on thing, spiritually or genetically. that can make people more better. And science talk about that, about you keep learning, it all comes through genetically, right? And we change. That's just the way life is. Anyway, have a good one and see you later.